All right, and take six. I wish I were kidding. Melissa here with Crescent Moon Tarot. I've been having a heck of a time trying to read these cards for you tonight, my little Anon friend. Um, Things keep happening. Like I said, this is take six. My dog would bark, or I was distracted and interrupted by a text message right in the middle of recording. It's just been a hot mess. I've been at this almost now for 2 hours. The first hour, of course, I was just kind of meditating over the cards and gleaning what information I could out of them. I have taken some notes. There was one card in particular I had to kind of look up an additional meaning for because it wasn't really making sense where it was. So I did, that's me still learning my tarot journey. I've only been at this a couple of months, so some cards will still kind of throw me for a loop sometimes. But I am reading this spread. I'm using the Fenestra deck by US Games. I thought the pastel colors were very romantic, and this is a very romantic question. The spread I'm using is one of my own creation. It is called the Cupid's Arrow spread, and it is a 9 card spread. And the question you asked is, what is in store in regards to a romantic relationship between myself and R? So without any further ado, because this is take six and I really want some water. No, I'm kidding. I have some right here. Your first card is, how is the situation affecting you currently? Good water. So for that card, you receive the Magician. And the Magician is all about forward momentum. He's very much a go-getter. He's about manifestation, making things happen. The Magician is also a bit of a showman. He likes to kind of show off a little bit, kind of flirty. Hey, look at me. The Magician is a little surprising to be in this position because it's saying to me that maybe you initiated this relationship, which is, kind of going outside the gender roles a little bit. Good for you. It could be that maybe you didn't ask him directly if he wanted to pursue a relationship with you, but you definitely kind of got the ball moving there, and that was all on you, so good for you, girl. The Magician is a masculine card, typically speaking, but to have him on your side is very powerful. The situation is very new and exciting, and there's a lot of things happening right now, and you're very, very excited for that, and that's what I'm getting out of that card. The Tower, how the situation is affecting R currently. For that card, you've received the Tower, and a lot of people are kind of weary about this card. They're like, oh, I don't know about that. For whatever reason, it can be kind of scary. The Tower just means change, and lots of it. And I think that maybe R is plunging into the unknown a little bit. He's not really sure what to think of you. You may catch him by surprise sometimes, and it's kind of exciting in a way if you think about it. You never really know what you're going to do, and you kind of keep him guessing, you keep him on his toes, and maybe he hasn't had that before, and that's really exciting to have this young, beautiful woman, yourself, surprising him at every turn. He never really knows what to think. It's a big change. It's very different for him. Also could be that he hasn't been in a relationship recently, and he's adjusting to suddenly having a partner and being in a couple. So what you're seeking in this relationship right now, what you're hoping to gain, is the Ten of Pentacles. This card is about home and stability and having a comfortable life together. You're looking for a life partner. You're looking for someone to settle down with, and you're looking for someone to make a home with. You want to build the foundation together and then just kind of go upwards from there and go as high as the sky will let you. Your only limits are set forth by yourself, so just go for it. Grab him by the scruff of the neck and see where it goes. Have fun, let it take you away. You're wanting to build maybe a family eventually, not right away, of course. But married life and long-term relationships is really kind of what you're looking for here. And what he is seeking, and for that card, you received the Judgment in reverse. And what that card is kind of talking about is he may be looking for some relief from self doubt. He could have some baggage from old relationships. He may need a little bit of patience, gentle lovingness. He is seeking someone to kind of help him through that. He may not know that, by the way. He may not be aware that's what he's looking for, but he could be looking for someone to hold his hand and stroke his hair and go, "It's okay, I'm here for you." And he did not have that previously, so he's looking for it now. Then the next card, what you're bringing to the relationship. You have received the Four of Cups in reverse. That is kind of talking about how you might have been playing hard to get. At first, you were very heavy into the flirting, and there was a lot of mystery, a lot of allure, and it was exciting. It still is. Never stop flirting. That's the secret to a good relationship, by the way, from girl to girl. Never stop flirting. It's so much fun, even years and years later. So that's kind of what you're bringing to the relationship. You're aloof and maybe a little bit mysterious. You may not think that you are, but trust me, with the tower over there, he may not always know what you're up to, and for him, that's mysterious. And what he is looking for in the relationship over here, we've got the Five of Cups in reverse. He is looking for acceptance and someone just to love him for who he is. He doesn't have to be a macho man all the time. I am sorry about my camera right now. Anyway, he doesn't want to have to be the macho man all the time. He wants to be able to kind of relax a little bit and maybe get in touch with that emotional side of his. He might be struggling with that. Any kind of creative pursuits he might be kind of putting on the back burner in the effort to look, very macho. Just let him know that he can be who he is, and he doesn't need to pretend or hide from you. You'll love him no matter what. So the strengths of the relationship then, and this is the card that really kind of threw me for a loop that I had to meditate on and even grab a reference book for, the Three of Cups in reverse. This usually means social strife. However, I feel like this time it's referring to an affair between the two of you. Usually it means an affair of the illicit type, infidelity, but I feel like it could mean passion between the two of you, as if you were in an affair. Now that could be to your detriment. Perhaps you're shutting out friends and other loved ones while you're, very engrossed in each other. So do try to balance that. I understand that new relationships can be very exciting, and it's very easy to kind of neglect existing relationships. But that can also be a strength for you guys. Y'all can be partners together and take on the world, just the two of you guys. Just balance it out with friends and family and all that good stuff. So then for your next card, sorry, I'm kind of flipping back and forth between looking at my desk and looking at what each card position means. The weaknesses of the relationship. For that one, you've received the Page of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of reversed cups here. It's really kind of interesting, because not all of them are negative. Some of them are actually really positive and about moving forward, but here we have the Page of Cups in reverse, and that is showing us maybe an emotional challenge, being completely open with each other, maybe open and honest and open with your emotions and how you feel, and maybe you're reluctant to say I love you first, things like that. I feel like there's definitely a block there with the emotions expressing themselves. Physically speaking, I think you guys are pretty good. You've got the whole flirt thing going on, but being open and genuine and honest with each other, that could take a little bit more effort. So make sure when you're talking, you have complete clarity, and don't like do the whole thing where you're dropping hints and Oh, wow, I really would like to go there for dinner sometime. No, just say, I want to go there for dinner sometime. Way less problems in the long run, honey, I promise you. And then for your ninth card, we've got the outcome of your question, which ultimately is what is in store regards to a romantic relationship between you and R. And that is the Ace of Wands. Honestly, I don't think a better card could have fallen here. The Ace of Wands is about passion and potential. It is a very powerful card. This card is an ace is all about new beginnings. It's about kind of manifestation, going back a little bit to that magician card that you had earlier. This card is also about inspiration, and it can really be a driving force. There's a lot of forward momentum, so I definitely foresee that aforementioned 10 of Pentacles dream that you had could be a reality, given that the Ace of Wands is behind your relationship, pushing you guys forward. Um, like I said, passion, potential, power, a lot of P words. We all know what WAND stands for. It's another P word. So there is definitely a lot of good energy going behind this relationship, but it will definitely take some work, as indicated to us by, maybe the struggle with being completely honest and open, and looking for someone just to love us as we are, exactly the way we are. And again, for R, it could be a bit of an adjustment to be in a relationship such as this one. So remember to be patient, be open, be very communicative. Communicative? Yes, maybe? Okay. And I wish you best of luck. Thank you for requesting this reading for me. I'm sorry that my voice sounds like I've been talking for an hour and a half to 2 hours, because I have been. And I hope you have a really good night. Please feel free to reach out to me if you want any clarification, or if I can do anything more with this reading for you. I'm going to snap a picture of it and save it for my records. Golly, I am exhausted. It's almost 11 o'clock now.